I'm Benjamin Peter Horton, the Director of the Earth Observatory of Singapore. This week, news has been released that global temperatures are approaching the 1.5 degrees C Paris climate pledge. This is very worrying for the planet. The Paris Agreement, we tried to instill in societies that we needed to keep our temperatures below 2 degrees C. In the next 5 years, there is a 1 in 5 chance that we'll be approaching that barrier. The importance of the Paris Agreement cannot be understated. If we go beyond the Paris Agreement, it will cause a destabilization of the Antarctic ice sheet. It will include increases in flooding, increases in heat wave, degradation of virtually every coral on our planet, and a huge biodiversity loss. Another piece of alarming scientific information was that this week we were able to decipher accurately the amount of carbon dioxide in a period of the Earth's history known as the Pliocene, which is some 3 million or so years ago. The Pliocene is of interest to the scientific community because we think it is an analogy for how the Earth responds to a warming climate driven by an increase in carbon dioxide. We now know that the Pliocene has carbon dioxide concentrations of around 430 parts per million by volume. Our carbon dioxide concentrations has been increasing from prior to the Industrial Revolution at around 280, and now we are over 400, approaching the Pliocene values. Why should we be worried about the Pliocene? Well, in the Pliocene, temperatures were some 3 to 4 degrees warmer than today. And what were the impacts? The impacts of this increase in temperature caused a staggering 20-meter rise in sea level. And the question is where did that water come from? The Pliocene, the Greenland ice sheet disappeared. In the Pliocene, the West Antarctic ice sheet disappeared. And in the Pliocene, the stable East Antarctic ice sheet partially collapsed, causing a 20-meter rise in sea level. And obviously, if we have such carbon dioxide concentrations in the future, we will get a similar response in terms of temperature and a similar response in terms of sea level rise. And a 20-meter rise in sea level destroys society. There has never been a more important time to be an Earth scientist. The information we've had this week about the increase in temperatures, perhaps going beyond the Paris Agreement, and the carbon dioxide values that we are approaching, that is analogous to a time period with colossal sea level rises. It's very important for us here in Southeast Asia, here at the Earth Observatory, to study the regional and local effects of climate change and their impacts on ecosystems and society.